Okay viewers, it's I think the 8th of October, Tuesday, and I'm heading out to Devil's Gullet. I thought while I'm at it, just stop by here, maybe take a few shots of Mt Roland. It's looking pretty nice at the moment with patchy sunshine on it. And over here we've got like probably a couple of hundred cows, all pretty much mooing like they're all pretty much mooing at the same, almost at the same time. It sounds like a drone of bagpipes. So yeah, they're all like down here the other day when I was down this way. Anyway, Mt Roland in all its glory. Do a bit of a zoom in. Don't know if you can hear me over the bloody hubbub of cows mooing, but anyway. Alright, I'm gonna now take some photos and then head off to Devil's Gullet. See you there. Okay viewers, still on my way to Devil's Gullet. I think I'm on the west side of Mt Roland, along the road. I'm going on to Devil's Gullet. Yeah, if I'd stop by and take some photos, it just looks too nice not to take photos of from this side. I mean, pretty close to Mt Roland, and you can clearly see all its crags and all its glory. Yeah, what a gorgeous mountain this is. Don't see anything like this on the mainland, at least not up my neck of the woods anyways. There, take a look at those crags. Alright, yeah, last night I was doing some aurora photography on the from the northern side of Mt Roland, yeah, just a bit south of Sheffield, because I caught wind on the Aurora Facebook group that there was strong aurora activity happening, and yeah, I saw a bit of aurora from Latrobe, and I was like, that's it, I'm going out to near Sheffield and do some aurora photos over Mt Roland, and I did that, and yeah, I got auroras. Not as strong as down in Hobart, but good enough to see a nice yellow-green glow over the horizon and a pink-red outer glow. So it worked out really good. Finally caught myself an aurora on camera. Been wanting to do that for a few years now. Alright, anyway, going to take a couple more photos and then head off to Devil's Gullet. See you there. Okay viewers, still on my way to Devil's Gullet. Here I am up Round Mountain Lookout, and there's Mt Roland from probably the southern side, I think, or the southwestern side, something like that. That looks pretty nice from this side as well. Fair bit of shade and haze over it, so you can't really make out much of the detail so much in this point at the moment, but still I like the blueness of it. So yeah, I'm going to take some photos. So yeah, got a lovely view of yeah, this area. So up that way I believe is Sheffield. Well, I don't know if I can see Sheffield, but it's a bit hard to make out in the haze. But anyway, got quite a nice view out this way. I don't know all the country towns around this side, but generally, yes, there's a nice mountainy area, a lot of mountain ranges and the like. Alright, well, those will do some zoom ins of the far mountains.
It's not easy getting to the permit. Who to talk to and which one you've got cancelled, you can hear anything.
Yeah, very nice spot to do a bit of photography in the lot and whatever else. And look at that, that's beautiful. Alright, well, I'm just going to take some photos and then, yeah, I think don't know if I'll make any more stops before I get to Devil's Gullet. So I want to get out there. I think I see a little bit of snow up that way on those mountains there. Just patchy bit of snow. I mean, I've seen snow in the summertime when I was here back in 2012 on the Western Tiers. Yeah, in Tassie you can still get snow in summertime. That's funny, to be honest, but anyway. Alright, well, let's take some photos and then head off to Devil's Gullet. Okay viewers, I'm now in walking distance of Devil's Gullet. And just in the car park here, got the walking track. It's a 45-minute return track. I just intend to go to the lookout really. But anyway, yeah, this area is like otherworldly pretty much, or probably other country like actually. Feels kind of, I mean, I think the landscape's a little like this in Iceland or something like that. But yeah, it's like you go over the mountains, you got this weird landscape, and then in the low country areas of Tassie, it's all like England. But anyway, yeah, looks, it's just, you don't see anything like this in New South Wales. It's really cool. Speaking of cool, it's cold, it's pretty cold, so I'm going to put my jacket on. Alright, so yeah, let's do a zoom in. So yeah, look at those mountain ranges. Alright, well, not much more to film. I mean, look at the dead trees, and yeah, I wonder if they ever grow leaves, these trees. Just makes me wonder. Probably do. Alright, well, time to put my jacket on, grab my cameras and go hit Devil's Gullet. See you there. Okay viewers, here I am at Devil's Gullet. Bit of a hike, get from the car park to here. Got pretty hot on the way up and now copped the icy wind and now I'm cold again. Alright, yeah, what a beautiful view. Yeah, look at all those rocks. Mountain ranges. And snow-capped mountains in the distance. How beautiful is that? So I'm just panning around the valley. Quite a landscape, isn't it? It's probably a couple 100 feet drop, I think. Anyway, I'm going to start taking photos. I'm going to pull out my vintage video camera and do some filming with that as well. And yeah, be probably here for a good hour maybe. Then I'll head back, go get some lunch. Anyway, let's zoom in on the snowy mountain peaks once again. I mean, look at that, that's gorgeous. That mountain looks quite familiar. I think it's probably out the back of Cradle Mountain, I think. Anyway, once again, the snowy peaks over there. Oh, it could even be Cradle Mountain for I'm not sure. If it is, I'm going there tomorrow, and it'd be nice to see Cradle Mountain with a bit of snow on it. That's gorgeous. I haven't even seen snow on the mountain since my 2012 Tassie trip, and that was in summertime. Saw snow on the Western Tiers. Alright, let's do some photography. See you in the next video. Hey viewers, finished going to Devil's Gullet, took a lot of photos and video, and yeah, oh, lovely view it was. Those snow-capped mountains in the distance just look so gorgeous. Anyway, time to head off and have a late lunch. Yeah, it's 2:25 now. It'll probably take me nearly an hour to get back to Sheffield or Mole Creek, one of the two, so yeah, it'll be a late lunch. Might just, I don't know, yeah, just grab something modest size and eat it and have a drink with it, and then head back Dad's way, or if I see something interesting along the way I might go there. I don't know, kind of want to fill the day out a bit. Don't exactly want to go back home yet. Or should I say, yeah, home to Dad's yet. I kind of want to do stuff. Oh, I'll work it out. Might just go for a bit of metal detecting. Haven't done a lot of that down here yet, apart from at Dad's place. Alright, time to get moving, get back into reception area. This is Troy from Troy's Visual Arts channel, signing out just for now, and see you in the next video. Almost ended the video series. See you in the next video. Okay viewers, back at the outskirts of Mole Creek once again, just a little up the road from my childhood house. Thought I'd just do a little bit of filming around here. The weather's quite nice this time. Yeah. So, once again, we've got the Western Tiers over here, looking lovely and blue. Not shrouded in rain cloud. And old favourite, Mother Cummings Peak. And hiding over that hill is Quamby Bluff. Up the road is Trowana, where I was yesterday. Yeah, that was great going there. Learned quite a lot, and what they're doing to keep the Tassie devil population alive is absolutely wonderful. So yeah. It's really cool watching the Tassie devils feeding off a wallaby carcass. Anyway, alright. Not really much more to report. Just thought I'd share a bit of the beautiful countryside once again, where I used to live. Alright. Oh man, I'm starting to get hoarse in my throat now. bit hoarse in my voice. Alright, anyway, gonna whip out my vintage video camera and film the same thing, and then take a few photos and head off to Deloraine and have very late lunch. It's about 3:15 now. See you in the next one. Okay viewers, back in Deloraine. I was going to have late lunch at Mole Creek Hotel, but they're not doing lunch for some reason. I forgot the reason why, but anyway, they're only doing dinner. And so yeah, here I'm in Deloraine. I'm debating whether to go to the cafe, if they're still open, or Subway. Over there you got bloody cigarette shop called Smoke Mart. That's that's pretty bold. Anyway, alright, well, let's go eat late lunch somewhere. Okay viewers, it's mid-morning, 9th of October, and I'm going to see Cradle Mountain today. Here I am at the car park, the main car park. Yeah, I'm just going to get my camera gear ready and then catch the shuttle bus down there. And I have very little doubt I'll see Cradle Mountain today. There should not be any fog or anything like that. Last time I was here it was all cloud cover, and I felt pretty miserable about not seeing Cradle Mountain. And then I thought I did saw a bit of Cradle Mountain, but it was just one of the lower peaks below it. Anyway, today it's going to be good. I'm going to see Cradle Mountain and take a lot of photos and video. See you there. Okay viewers, here I am at Dove Lake, Cradle Mountain, and today is such beautiful weather. We can see Cradle Mountain in all its glory. Yeah, last time I was here it was all clouded over, but today it's an absolute beautiful clear sky day, and I can see Cradle Mountain finally. And guess what? It's got snow on it. How cool is that? So yeah, I'm so happy about this, and yeah, I'm going to be taking a load of photos on both digital and film, shoot video on my Handycam and on my retro cam, and it's going to be a lot of fun. Alright, let's get into it. Okay viewers, I haven't yet moved from this spot. I've just been taking photographs of Cradle Mountain and Dove Lake. It's just a nice enough view there up here, which yeah, I'll get a bit more of a view of the lake from an elevated height. So yeah, I'm still here where the visitor centre is, enjoying the view and taking some nice photographs. Anyhow, I'm on my Handycam, so let's do some zoom-ins of Cradle Mountain and its surrounding mountains. So there we go, let's zoom her in. How beautiful is today's weather, eh? And how beautiful does Cradle Mountain look with a bit of snow on it? I'd like a bit more snow, but it's good enough. It gives the mountain some character, which makes for even better photography than if it didn't have any snow. That's its craggy peaks. That's its snow. Yeah, as I said, last time I was here it was drizzly, miserable, cloud cover. Although the lake looked quite nice, and that sloping land there looked pretty good for photography. Still got some nice photos that day, but didn't get to see Cradle Mountain. Got to see that peak though, which I initially somehow thought was part of the mountain. Well, it is really, but in a sense. I mean, got to see that peak, but no Cradle Mountain peaks. Yeah. Yeah, I learnt that Cradle Mountain was formed glacially, not from volcanic activity, so that's interesting. Yeah, over there we've got a lookout point. I've been up there and took some photos from there on the last trip. There's a boat shed somewhere down there. It's hidden behind that bit of land over there. Yeah, there's a bit of snow about on the mountain. Not much, but enough to give the mountain ranges some character. We're in the spring season, so the snow is sort of melting away. Anyway, I'm going to now whip out my retro cam and do a bit of retro video, and then take a few more photos, and then head down to the lake and carry on taking photos and enjoying the scenery. See you in the next one. Okay viewers, here I am just down at the not far from the shore of Dove Lake. Yeah, I've taken a lot of photos and video just from near the Visitors Centre, because it's a bit of a better view of Dove Lake. But anyway, here I am. It's now 12:40 p.m, so I'm going to have lunch, and I brought lunch with me. So yeah, just got these from a takeaway store in Sheffield. Just going to have lunch and then carry on. Yeah, it's a bit of bad news about my mini DVR with my retro Hanimex camera. For some bloody reason, it's not recording. I hit the record button and the green light just doesn't flash. So I don't know what's going on there. I don't know if it's got anything to do with the temperature of the device being cold and all, but it's not really cold today. Well, anyway, I'm just going to eat lunch and try again. I did manage to record video while I was up near the Visitor Centre, so I'll at least have one video of Cradle Mountain on it. Alright, well, time to have lunch and then carry on. See you in the next one. Okay viewers, I'm a bit up the ring walking track of Dove Lake. Just got a nice viewpoint here, low at the lake level. So yeah, got Cradle Mountain and its surrounding mountains, and over there you've got Glacier Rock. That's the name of it, I believe. It says on the sign anyways. So I believe it says Glacier Rock, so I believe that's Glacier Rock. I'll be going up there next to do a bit of photography and all that. In the meantime, I'm just here taking a few photos. Let's do another zoom in of Cradle Mountain. Alright, see you at the next location. Okay viewers, here I am on Glacier Rock, that massive rocky outcrop near the lake. So yeah, you got a lovely view of Cradle Mountain and Dove Lake from here. Got a bit of headland there at the lake. Down there's that little boat shed I was telling you about. See if I'll zoom right into it. As far as I can zoom in. Alrighty. And of course over there is the Visitors Centre. Yeah, the weather's just been absolutely lovely today. Given the fact that I'm going to be taking a lot of photos, I can't see myself being able to do the ring track today because it's 2 o'clock and the last shuttle bus leaves at 5:30, so I'll walk around as far as I can. I might just go back and go up that way a bit and just work my timing out so I can get back to the bus before it leaves. Anyway, I'm loving it here today. Beautiful weather, beautiful view. Zoom in on Cradle Mountain once again. The only thing that's bothering me at the moment is for some reason my mini DVR on my retro camera is just not recording. I'll have to work that out when I get back to Dad's. It's weird, but anyway, what can I do? Alright, let's do a bit of a pan around once again. Apart from the noise from the people, it's in the wildlife, it's nice and quiet here. Alrighty, see you in the next video. Okay viewers, it's 3:04 and I've got less than 2.5 hours before I have to catch the last shuttle bus back to the main visitors centre where my car's parked. Anyway, I'm just going to walk as much track as I can, try and fit it all in. I'm on the I think the western side now. Anyway, I've spotted a pond here. I don't know the name of this, of course. I haven't pre-educated myself on the names of these ponds and lakes. All I know is there's Dove Lake and Cradle Mountain. But anyway, nice little pond there. Over the other side, a dead tree at the shoreline. So yeah, over here, just panning across. In behind the trees is Cradle Mountain and Dove Lake. So I'm on this particular path. To get to the destination, it is an hour and a half walk, or hour and 15 minutes walk. I don't think I'll have time to do the whole walk, so I'll just walk as far as I can and keep my eye on the time and do a little bit of photography. Alright, anyway, see you in the next video. Okay viewers, I don't know if you can hear me over the flowing water, but here I am down at that little lake. I think it's a bit big to be a pond, so I'd say this is a lake. Anyway, I don't know I can't remember what the lake's called, but it's a very nice little lake. You can still see Cradle Mountain up there, and it flows into a creek that goes across past the little bridge there that that the walkway carries onto. I've sort of sidestepped from the bridge to come up here. Anyway, so yeah, it's a beautiful spot this is. I'm just going to take some photos here, and then I think I'll head back to the main area, so I'm able to make the last bus. Alright, let's do a bit of a zoom in of Cradle Mountain and this mountain that's sort of blocking the right side of it. Just going along the crags of Cradle Mountain here. I really wanted to do the Dove Lake ring track or some of the other tracks, but because I'm taking a lot of photos and setting up the cameras, it takes a lot of time, so it kind of robs me of probably a couple of hours at least. So, and the last shuttle bus leaves at 5:30, so it's not exactly feasible for me to do the long walks unless I come here with less cameras. Anyway, it's lovely here. I'm going to take some photos, stick around, and then make sure I get back to the bus stop before 5:30. Alright, see you in the next video. Okay viewers, here I am at the main area of Dove Lake, where you just walked down from the Visitors Centre. So yeah, it's been a wonderful day today. I'm going to be just taking a few more photos, and then I'm going to catch the shuttle bus back to the main Visitors Centre and then head off. But anyway, yeah, beautiful weather today, beautiful view of Cradle Mountain, and a bit of snow, which is a bonus. It's like snow has significantly melted away since earlier today. Anyway, yeah, it's been wonderful today. Alright, well, time to do a little bit of long exposure photography, and with my ND1000 filter on my DSLR, and then head off. Alright, see you in the next video. Okay viewers, I'm back at the car park, and I'm ready to head off back to Dad's. Yeah, it's been a wonderful day today. Not a single cloud in the sky. Well, I lie, there was the odd little cloud, but we're really actually a few clouds here and there would have made for an even better photograph anyways. But yeah, generally no cloud cover over Cradle Mountain, so I'm extremely happy about that. And yeah, I took a lot of good photos and some video here and there. And yeah, now I'm heading off back to Dad's. See you in the next video, which will probably be tomorrow. Okay viewers, just continuing on my route back to Dad's place. Once again, beautiful Mt Roland with some cloud brushing over its crags. Had to stop by and take some photos. It's just too good not to photograph. Anyway, almost done with my photography. Just going to take a few phone snaps, and then I'm back off to Dad's. Alright, see you in the next one. Okay viewers, this is just a quick video. Yeah, my mini DVR is actually working. I found out that unfortunately the micro SD card has shut itself because the bloody thing will not read. Go to this PC. I mean, it recognises the drive there, but when I open it, It says I need to format the disk in the drive before you can use it. Do you want to format it? Which I won't be doing. Well, I could, but and see what happens. But anyway, now I get this error message: file not accessible. No, F drive is not accessible. Doesn't contain a recognised file system. So I don't know. Something went corrupt there with this micro SD card. So I'm pretty disappointed about that. Just as well, last night I went to Kmart and bought, well not Kmart, but Woolworths, and bought another micro SD card. I've placed it in there and I've did a test record and it's working. So yeah, at least the mini DVR is not screwed, and nor is the camera. But anyway, it's very disappointing because I now lost the recording that I did at Cradle Mountain on my old Hanimex camera. Thank God I've actually copied all the other videos off. I'm going the wrong one. I copied all the other videos off that I did in the previous days on that Hanimex camera. So I've done like 10 videos so far in Tassie, and yeah, this is the one I did at Devil's Gullet. So pretty much, yeah, just filming around the Gullet, and you got the snowy mountains in the distance. So yeah, I'm glad I copied all those videos over before going out today, otherwise I would have lost them too. So yeah, I'm pretty much now wondering how long will this next micro SD card last till it shits itself. That's the thing, you just don't know with these memory cards. Anyway, I'll continue making more recordings on my Hanimex camera and make sure I regularly copy the footage over so I don't have this problem again. Alright, well anyway, this is the last video for tonight. See you tomorrow. Okay viewers, I'm now riding on a train. Me and a friend went to Don Railway Museum. That's what it's called, isn't it? Yeah, Don Railway Museum, and they've got an operating train. They've got some operating trains that take you on a bit of a tour. And so yeah, by the way, it's at Devonport too, I forgot to mention. So yeah, at Devonport, Don Railway Museum on one of the operating tour trains, and yeah, it's just going along the rail around, yeah, Sawdust Bridge, yeah. Just going around the rail, and you get to see a bit of Devonport from around this area. But yeah, no, there's absolutely no passenger railway service in Tasmania at all. There has not been since 1978, but they still have freight trains and they still have tour trains like this one. Anyway, it's a treat to come here. I kind of forgot about this place until my friend mentioned it to me, and here we are. Just been to the museum, and some very nice pieces of history in there. What's this river called? Yeah, Dawn or Don River. Yeah. Okay, so this is possibly Don River. Is that the Sawdust Bridge, is it? And that's Sawdust Bridge down there. I guess it must be low tide. As you can see, much of the low dirt. Alrighty, well, just going through some forest right now. When we get to an interesting part of Devonport, I'll do a bit more filming. Oh, okay. Alright. So you get off at the end and we just walk over the bridge and go back.
No, just stretch legs.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah. Alright, so yeah, we're just heading, just following the river along. I think I'll let the camera roll, see. Yeah, I'll just let the camera roll. I'm guessing it must be a low tide. Okay viewers, kind of stopped filming for a little while because just all we're seeing is just bush, not much interesting to show. But anyways, yeah, we're just past all that. We're heading, I guess, westbound. Got a few railways here. Broken rail there. So yeah, that would have once upon a time joined the two tracks together. Anyway, we're pretty much not far from the beach.
Gonna be here for 10 minutes. Look around.
Alright.
It's the main line over there. Tas rail. This is as far as we can go. They'll let us go.
Fair enough. Alright, so yeah, the train stops here and we just get off and take a breather for a little while, and then we get on and head back to Don Railway. Anyway, that was a cool ride. See you in the next video. Okay viewers, yeah, this is where the train stops and this is the train itself. It's I'm guessing this is a train car made in the 50s or 60s. Looks about that period. That's my guessing. But yeah, quite a nice looking train. Like the colours of it. Don't know what train type it is. I don't know any trains. Oh, sorry. But anyway, going around the back of it, that's or the front of it, that's how it looks. Quite a classic it is. Alright, anyway, I'm just going to be taking some photos and just chill out for a little while, and then we get back on and head back to Don Railway. See you next video.